like you guys sort of got things back on track defensively last week?
Yes, sir, I did. I think overall that as you go back and watch the film, like we did this morning, that we were fundamentally sound, we were disciplined, and we were where we supposed to be. And then when the plays came, those 50-50 balls, we were on the better outcome this week of those plays.
What are some of the challenges you expect from this App State offense?
They do a lot of stuff to mess with your eyes. Overall, we just have to be another week of being disciplined, another week of reading your keys, and when they do all the motioning and stuff, just be locked into where you're supposed to be and how certain things are gonna look to like in your eyes and stuff like that, and just how you're gonna react to them and stuff.
Ernest, when the team is doing all that motion stuff, how hard is it to kind of not get swept up in that and know that, or what percentage of that's kind of almost window dressing to try to get into a different?
It's more so window dressing. As you look back to it, it's more so some of the same schemes. They just get to it a different way. So you just got to be locked in. This is one of those games where it's not really too much of what they're doing. The success from them will come from what we're doing. So if we're not in the right spot and we're not doing the right things, then they'll have success moving the ball and creating many different looks and getting us messed up.
How wary are y'all of them?
Worried?
Worried or wary? Concerned about overlooking them? Them being
Nah,
a team.
we're definitely not going to overlook them. They were undefeated coming into except for last week.
Right.
They have a good team. We know that. They have really good players. The quarterback's good. Their backs, very fast backs. They find holes and they get there in a hurry. They have a really good team. We're definitely not going to overlook them at all. I mean, it's another opponent. We're going to take it day after day and come out Saturday and do what we need to do to get a win.
Before this week, what did you think of when you thought of Appalachian State football?
I mean, same thing. They're a good team. Just because they lost, I don't feel like they're even worse team. They're still a good team.
The seniors will be recognized this week. What has the seniors meant to this program?
They mean a lot, especially those guys. You're with these guys all the time, and I just got here 2 years ago. But some of these guys, these are some of my brothers that I have for life. These guys will be at my wedding. They'll be at stuff like that. It's going to be real good to send them out on a high note on senior night with the win. We love those guys, and we wish they didn't have to leave, but it's kind of their time. So
It's times like that. I mean, I know you guys are focused on one game at a time, but does it kind of sink in a little bit as the season goes on, and now you guys are?
yeah, it's sinking in that I'll look to my left and my right, and I won't see TJ, or I'll look down and Javon will be gone, DJ will be gone. So you just cherish every moment you get with these guys and get to play with them, man. Because before you know it, they'll be out the door and somebody else will be in their spot.
Can you speak to TJ specifically and what he's meant to you?
TJ, he's helped me a lot. When I first got here, when I got down on myself, he helped me. He picked me up off the mat, and he just, from that day on, from the day we came here, he's been very beneficial to me, Rosendo, and all the younger guys. And with him leaving, it's going to be a big hit. So.
Has Coach Muschamp talked at all about kind of the leap of faith that group took being his first class, or has that not really come up with you guys?
Not that I don't think that's really come up. I think this group has been here all 4 years he's been here, so this will be his first senior class or whatnot. So he hasn't really talked about that much.
You mentioned some of these guys will be in your wedding. You already kind of have a.
Oh well, no. Well, I mean that's just something that we always say. But are you asking, do I have a girl? Oh yeah, I do. I got one. I hope we get there.
That's coming from the man is about to get
Yeah.
What's the mood of the team like this week? After a couple of tough weeks, you guys bounced back, got a good win last week. What's things like?
It definitely feels better coming in, especially after you've won the game. No matter how you won it, whether you won by 1 point, half a point, or however it comes by, it feels good to come in here and know you've won a game, so you don't have to worry about getting the taste of losing out your mouth. You won, so now you settle in on disappointment. And App State's, they got a good team. They do things really well on offense. So it's definitely going to be a challenge, but I feel like with the focus and everything that we need, we'll be able to do what we need to do to win and handle.
Is there any, added pressure or talk in the locker room knowing that you're 2 wins away from being bowl eligible, or do you just take it one game at a time?
We're just taking it one game at a time. This is senior night, so we're going to do it. The younger classmen, we got to do everything we can to make sure this senior night is special for them.
What do you think the defensive line's been as successful as it has been, particularly rushing the passer?
Why?
Yeah.
Oh, cause they good. They're pretty good. They can do it. They can do a lot of things well, and rushing the passer is one of them.
Aaron Serlin's a little bit of an undersized defensive end. How does he overcome that? What do you see from him that helps him be so effective?
Aaron plays hard. Aaron does everything by how he's being coached, and I'm one to say size doesn't matter, and that definitely speaks in his case. He's no matter his size, he's able to do what the bigger guys can do.
When did you get a sense that the defensive line could have the year that they're having right now?
We knew from the start that they would be a dominant force. That they would cause a lot of problems for offenses, and they would get a lot of attention, and people would do things from the jump. We knew that coming in, that they had the potential. They just had to play. We just all had to play to that potential that we have.
What have you seen from App State in their pass game? Just kind of the route concepts they like to do, and schematically what do they profile like anyone you played maybe this year?
No, they're different. They do a lot of, like I said, window dressing, just overall stuff to get you out of your gaps and get you out of the right place. And once you're out of the right place, they have enough players on offense, enough good players on offense where they're going to make plays. So we just got to minimize that and make more plays than they do when it comes down to it.
I know middle linebackers obviously got a bunch of pressure on him to kind of coordinate the defense. What do you pay attention to when you have tight ends moving all over the place, running back shifting?
Everything. This week it's going to be good for me. Just if I believe that if I'm communicating well enough and that I do my job to the best of my ability this week, that it'll create the stress won't be as much for everybody else. So they'll be able to get lined up and play faster. So I'm putting a lot on myself this week to make sure that I'm studying the film and I know each check that they're going to make or each motion shift or whatnot.